Well, the government is set to move communities in Vuwani from Makhado into a new municipality that will incorporate Malamulele. The area was marred by prolonged protests in the recent past, and our team tries to find out what people think about the merger. And to help us unveil that is our reporter Limpopo Foke, who is on standby now all the way from Vuwani. Limpopo, have you spoken to the residents? Are they happy with this merger?
A very good morning to you, Audrey. Not much has been said about this new merger. In fact, even the provincial government has not said anything. But we do know that Premier Stanley Mathabata will be making an announcement on a way forward about this municipality that is said to be erected right after the elections. But I have with me a resident from here in Vuwani who's going to tell us about, what he thinks about the municipality that is said to be coming and just the general feeling around voting in Vuwani. Hi, thank you so much for speaking to us, Thomas. We know that there's a lot of political parties that have been campaigning in this area. How has the community received the campaigning, and are they going to be voting come the 3rd of August?
All I can see, you can see things are bad. What I can say, if things turn back to normal as the municipality stays as it was, people are going to be voting. And if what you see, the measures and whatnot, has been causing a lot of problems. But if you give back the people what they want, which is stay things the way they were, I guess people will be going back to voting. Yeah, that's all I can say for now. If not, I'm guessing the ANC for sure, we will be losing a lot of voters. Please bring back things the way they were, and then we shall vote. Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about the new municipality that is said to be formed here in Vuwani, where we're going to see parts of Vuwani together with the Malamulela areas forming part of that municipality. Do you think it's a good idea, and how has it been received by the community so far?
So far, I can say the communities hasn't really taken it very well. As you can see, that's the whole thing of the strike. But if all things were done in a good procedure, I'm not sure. But all I can say is there wouldn't be such things. But things were not done in order. That's why people are crying and fighting like this. Because I think we were right with our municipalities, which is Makhado, because we didn't have such things before. Banning of schools, we didn't know up until all these measures came through. But all I can say now is bring back the same municipality that people were using, and people shall vote. That's all I can say.
Now, going back to the schools that were taught 2 months ago, we know that the grade 12s were taken away from Vuwani and are currently in study camps around the Limpopo province. What is your take on what's going to happen to the other grades that are not being prioritized at this point?
That's the whole sad part of these things. If all things were done accordingly, we are all worried about kids going to school and other things. If all things were done correctly with the same things that were normal lives, I guess things will always be normal with schools. Education is very important. But please, before you finish time for the learners and everything, get this thing sorted soon as possible and we shall vote. Please stay with our municipalities, which is Makhado. We are tired of torturing our own school and torturing our own kids. So please bring back the things as it was. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for speaking to us. Well, Audrey, we have spoken to the IEC and they have confirmed that everything will be operational on election day. And we know that SAPS is also going to be partnering with them to ensure maximum security around Vuwani. So definitely something to look forward to. Back to you guys in studio.
Absolutely, Limpopo. Thank you so much for that report. Obviously, there's still a threat for protests as the residents don't seem to be happy